Hello everyone, I am Carine Joy from Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. And for today's video, we are going to discuss to you the significant consideration and evaluating textbooks. So what is a textbook? When we say textbook, it is a book that contains a complete collection of content in a field of study in order to explain it. Educators' demands are met through textbooks, which are usually produced by educational institutes. School books are textbooks and other books used in school. So, what is textbook evaluation? Textbook evaluation is a process of selecting what textbook to use by considering the needs and value of teaching and learning. It is essential for teachers since it provides useful information for planning and managing activities or tasks by learners in a classroom practice. Everyone is looking for the importance of textbook evaluation. Is textbook evaluation important? Yes, of course. Textbook evaluation is very important because it is not only provides useful information for teachers but also plans learning for students. In this regard, McDonough and Shaw of 2003 believe that in two kinds of situation, some degree of evaluation is needed. So what are the procedures we can use to evaluate a published textbook? So this is a respect of Dr. Richards. Textbook evaluation can be divided into separated pieces. These are the pre-use or what we call the pre-evaluation, the during use or in use, and the after use or what we call the post-use. Number one phase in consideration in evaluating textbook is the pre-evaluation analysis. Most textbook evaluation schemes distinguish two essential stages that are necessary at the pre-evaluation phase. It is the description or analysis phase and an interpretation or evaluation phase. In the first phase, the contents of the book have to be carefully described in terms of scope and sequence, organization, and the types of text and exercises content within. The analysis phase will involve identifying these kinds of information, aims and objectives of the book, level of the book, skills addressed, topics covered, situation it is intended for, target learners, time required, components, number and length of units, and also the organization of units.
Good day everyone, I am Jonalyn Katabay taking up Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. And for today's topic, we will be discussing about the significant considerations in evaluating textbooks. Pre-evaluation evaluation. This stage of evaluation is more difficult since it involves subjective judgment and this often differ from one person to another. For this reason, group evaluations are often useful. A number of checklists have been developed to assist at the stage of pre-evaluation. However, checklists involve some subjective categories and usually need to be adapted to reflect the particular book under consideration. In general, textbook evaluation addresses the following issues. Goals. This answers the question, what does the book seek to achieve and how clearly are its learning outcomes identified? Syllabus. What syllabus framework is the book based on? Is the syllabus adequate or would it need to be supplemented? through additional activities for grammar or pronunciation. Theoretical framework. What language learning theory is the book based on? Does it present an informed understanding of any underlying theory? Methodology. What methodology is the book based on? Is it pedagogically sound? Language content. What kind of language does it contain and how authentic and relevant is the content? Is it an appropriate level of difficulty for the learners? Other content. What topics and themes are covered and are they appropriate for the target learners? Organization. Is the book well organized into units and lessons, and within lessons are the purposes of activities clearly identified? Do units have a coherent, consistent organization, and do they gradually progress in difficulty throughout the book? Teacher appeal. Does the book look easy to teach and it is self-contained, or would the teacher need to develop supplementary materials to use with it? Would it require special training, or could it be used by teachers with limited experience and by both native speakers and non-native speakers? Learner appeal. How engaging would it be for learners? How would they rate the design of the book, including the photos and illustrations, the topics and the kinds of activities included? Is the material clearly relevant to the perceived language learning needs? Are self-study components included? Ancillaries. What other components does the book include, such as teacher's book, workbook, test, and digital and web-based support? Are all these components published and available? Price. Is the book affordable for the intended buyers? Evaluating during and after use. In-use evaluation focuses partially on the global needs of the institution. If testing is important, the comprehensive nature of the test can be evaluated closely. If lab work is important, the pedagogical effectiveness and comprehensiveness of the online components may be evaluated in depth. If the school transitions students from a younger learners program to an adult program, the ease of the transition from the course book for younger learners may be reviewed. In terms, however, and all over learner satisfaction, in-use evaluation focuses on how well the book functions in the classroom and depends on monitoring the book while it is being by collecting information from both teachers and students. Information collected can serve the following purposes. First, to provide feedback on how well the books work in practice and how effectively it achieves its aims. Second, to document effective ways of using the textbooks and assist other teachers in using it.